One Trigger Bastion. Bro, I don't know that many One Trigger Bastions players at all. You see my screen.
Yeah, there's not really anyone now.
My friend is a Bastion one trick. Um,
Yeah.
do you see my screen? You should be able to.
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, bad. Oh yeah, because it wasn't making the noise that you're watching. Um, anyway, yeah, okay. So for Freya, okay. So the biggest thing when it comes to Freya is that like since her entire kit is based off mobility, like with her uh with her vertical jump, right, and her side steps, the biggest thing is that like you can have like so much uptime damage, it's insane. Like this hero has to be fucking nerfed to the ground. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
or at least like the damage is not AOE and and has to be lowered. That, in my opinion, that's what has to be done. Or then just change up where she doesn't get her right click as fast.
Yeah,
Because
they're gonna increase the dash cooldown probably.
they should, because she does so much damage so fast. It's unbelievable. Also, I like what you did there. Here, like with the fucking storm arrows. For some quick entry pick here, I like that.
Every once in a while it works.
Okay, nice. Yeah, but that's fine. Here, looking for some easy picks. That's fine. Try to try your best to start aggressing and taking some off angles here. That
Yeah, I should have walked up right side.
that's a bit, yeah, exactly. Okay, so you guys are even. Yeah, so like you see how how like you're playing in main while like you could be right side, um, and poking your right click or your left click, right? If you're playing on right side
Hmm.
here, right? Here, you could be poking out there over some more, or even if you want to go on a more aggressive flank, you could try to peek out this way and then try to get whoever's peeking out this way, right? Or I mean, what's it called? I mean, like, look, from where you're playing is like it's fine because like you can still get value and you play at a safer position, but with Freya, you're able to play in more aggressive positions just because with your mobility. Or honestly, if you want to pick Freya right off the bat, what you could do honestly is with her verticality movement, which I've seen some players do this. What's it called? It just an idea. I've seen some players go through right side, right, and then they would use their jump ability, their leap ability to go over the wall for some easy damage, easy picks, and then just get out. Right, that's another thing you could be doing as well. It just you constantly want to be rotating and using as much LOS on Freya as much as you can, because again, she's high uptime damage, right? Like when you have that kind of a hero who do like a stupid amount of damage very fast, you want to be constantly moving to from position to position nonstop.
Hmm.
But it's fine here though. It's fine here playing here because you don't jeopardize your life here.
Yeah.
It's fine there.
Biggest issue is definitely just not taking
Yeah.
as aggressive angles as I should be.
Okay. Okay. They're starting to back up. Okay. So like you are getting some value obviously by poking out the resin because Freya is really good at tank busting, right? Like fucking like I was one time on what's it called on Reinhardt, and I came out of spawn and Freya shot me for like 2 seconds and I was already at 100 health.
Yeah.
Three shots she shot at me, 3 shots, and I was at 100 health already. So like I mean like
It
it
was doing
is
quite a bit of damage.
exactly, bro. It's stupid. So like it is good that you're poking out the Arista. That's great, right? It's making her use her abilities. It's stressing her out, right? Like me as a tank player, I hate Freyas. I fucking hate you guys. I mean, like the more I play with her, obviously, like it comes down to like if the player is good. I dig an aim on Freya, obviously, but like it is annoying. Like if you just spam tanks, it's annoying, right? But I'm just saying that you could be doing more to the backline because she
Yeah.
can
I just spam the tanks too
demolish.
much.
And like that's fine, but just you want to you want to focus both the squishies and the tanks. That's all. Like if you can poke at squishies, poke the tank. That's fine, right?
Yeah, I just gotta find the balance. Still working on that.
Okay. It's fine here. Yes, you're still poking out the tank here, but at least Arisa's dead now, which is good. You guys have free space, free fight win. So let's. Okay. I mean, honestly, if I were you, what I would have done is as soon as the Arisa died, honestly, let's go.
I need to push up faster.
You should have exactly because you have so much free space. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would rotate left side here and just peek from here, or if you want to go through main, what you could do is honestly is just wait a bit to see who's gonna be high ground. So watch, the Freya is supposed to drop, right? She drops. Yeah, there, right. She's going this way, dropping. So then what you could do is since you're main, you could shoot what's it called to go upwards and then shoot their backline once you're on the top right position, and just be free to poke them down. Just be aware of their Freya though, because Freya could easily win duels if you're not careful. So that's why I say like be careful in case their Freya comes up to you. But as you said before, you did have to push up a lot faster though. Like their tank was down, so you had like free space. Like you have all of this over here. You have all of this. This is at an insane amount of space, right? They cannot do anything to you. You have your entire team here. So here you should be pushing up as aggressive as possible. Be playing top right here is fine. Or if you don't want to play there, just hold W and just keep pushing them back, right? Like I just take as much space as you can, because if their tank is down, most fights, most of the time, it's a one fight. It is a one fight most of the time if the tank is dead. Unless the DPS are like cracked out of their minds where they can 4v5 the enemy team, it is one fight. So there, take as much space as you can. Especially in Freya, where she just obliterates the whole battlefield if you can aim. It's just free. So like, it's not that you're doing something wrong. It's more that like you could be doing more. But then here your hazard dies, so that was unfortunate. He should have played a bit safer, then it would have been a free fight win. That's fine. The versus back, that's fine. You have your ultimates. In my opinion, like with how fast you get Freya's ultimate, you should be using it sort of off cooldown. Honestly, with how fast she gets it.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
This is good. That's a good kill. Good view. Honestly, actually, hang on. Actually, never mind. Versus you do cooldowns, get out. Okay, I was gonna say use your ultimate, but then they sound B to that, so then it was like, okay, never mind. But otherwise, I would say definitely ult that on their tank. There. Nice. Hey, is he down? No, he's not. Works on Tracer, that's fine. What I like constantly what you're doing is that you're constantly looking at all different angles, like all over your screen, and just constantly poking at everyone you see, because like since Freya could like easily like kill any squishy, the fact that you're constantly looking at each angle that's possible and just still poking them is great there, right? Because then you might get a accidental kill, right? And then all of a sudden you're up by 1 now, right? Which is very good. It's very good. And you get a free kill on that Juno, who fed her mind out. Nice kill on Orisa. Yeah, so like it's not like so far, it hasn't been like mistakes. It's more like you could be doing things like a lot faster or better. That's
Yeah.
really it. Because like when you play at this level, like a GM, it's more or less it's like everyone knows what to do. It's more or less if you do it fast enough. That's really
Yeah.
what it comes down to. That's it. That's insane, bro. That Arisa has to back up immediately. Unfortunately, you missed the shots on Lucio.
Yeah.
It is hard to aim shots on Freya. It was a bit off, like comparing her to like other heroes, like on how her aim is. It was
Yeah, I'm
weird to
still
me.
getting used to it.
It was very weird. Okay, that's fine. I like what you did here was like you dropped down this way and then came right back up, right? Because they knew you were top, but then like you let them believe that you're dropping, but then you came back up, right? So now they don't know where you are, which is very
Hmm.
good, right? You don't typically see much of this. What's it called? And like lobbies under GM, you don't see this at all, or barely at all. So it's immediately it already shows that like you know what you're doing already, right? You
Hmm.
have your you don't have your ultimate yet. It's at 65, which if you get one more kill, right? Yep. If you have one more kill, you get your ultimate. I would have
Yeah.
stayed top,
Yeah, I should
honestly.
have stayed there.
I would have stayed top because they don't know where you are. It's a free
Hmm.
kill on either Juno or Lucio, and then ult them immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately it's like it just turns the tide into your favor. But what's happening here is like it's like see how now how your hazard is just being stuffed like with damage,
Hmm.
but he has to back up because on the insane damage Freya does. It's like his, his entire team rotated this way. I don't know why they rotate.
Yeah.
I don't know why they even went that way.
I think they rotated my angle, but then I just gave it up, so
Yeah, but
didn't
like
matter
they were
anymore.
all playing here, and then they went that way with the. Okay, I mean, I guess that's maybe they calmed it. I don't know, but either way, you just, your damage kind of overwhelmed Darissa. That's what Frey does. She does high damage. I'm telling you, like they have to fucking nerf this hero.
Yeah.
They have to nerf this hero. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, you almost kill Lucio, that's fine. Be careful not to get them picked off early here. Nice, nice, nice. I like this, I like this. Nice, you waited for the recall at very nice instead us spamming your shots. I like that a lot. You have your ultimate, so if I were you, honestly, I would rotate to top left if possible. If you
Hmm.
can, I would rotate there because again, they weren't expecting you there before. Here, they're not gonna expect that again from you again. Plus, you have your ultimate. You might as well go top left. Then you get more line of sight of the enemy, right? Like where your Kiriko is. If you peek this way, look at this. That is a
Hmm.
juicy 3K over here. That is a juicy 3K. But
Yeah.
if you push main, you can deal with the rest of that, like which who's about to ult. Um, which is not the worst because at least you keep their tank under check. It's just that if you push top, you get more value by just going for their backline. She
Hmm.
like Freya's an easy assassin. Like I was once fighting this Freya who was on the enemy team, and she was cooking my backline. Like there wasn't like she did shoot me, but like she wasn't shooting me that much. She was mostly like just flanking and just murking my entire support and DPS backline.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I could do because I had to try to watch their tank and their DPS from trying to kill me. and I had to peel for that for my team. So I was overwhelmed, from what was happening, because four people couldn't kill one person. The Freya had no pocket. She had no pocket. She had no mercy, no nothing. And Freya murked my entire team. She ended
Hmm.
up with like 40-1. That's how stupid that here was. If you just simply flank and just hit your shots. Unfortunately, yeah, you got cut out. If you were playing top left, you would have been you would have been alive.
Yeah.
Your hazard's dead, yeah. So the fight's not won. And I see. You still have your ultimate, which is good. Your support staggered like horribly. That is insane. Look at her. She had 4 define. She's half HP. You got her.
Yeah.
That is insane. She doesn't die though because your hazard can't do enough. That's a ballsy ultimate. I would just say it's a bit early, just from the angle that you're playing in, and that it's just your hazard who can follow up with it.
Yeah, I was just trying to make
it's a bit
something
early.
happen. If
I
I
get.
caught them, they'd be dead.
I mean, I get that. Yeah. I mean, like yeah, it is last fight, so you're like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just throw it out there. I'll see what happens, and that's fine. It just I just would have waited a little bit, but would it have changed the outcome of the fight? Probably not, because your support's heavily staggered at the end. But you could have like went a little in main and then shot and then shot it, as opposed to like you were at this angle over here, which then it's like you
Hmm.
shoot it, but then like you're gonna go right back down, and it's just hazard who could follow up with it, right? Like it's just better to just wait a little bit, go through main here, and then shoot it there, right? Then you might be
Yeah.
able to make something work. Probably not though, because your sports again they staggered last fight and just died for no fucking reason. But it is winnable though. It is winnable.
He promised they would keep me safe.
I don't know what. I mean, Dante isn't having a good time against you. I'll tell you that. He isn't having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Especially as Arissa. I don't know. I'm curious though, because like in my lobbies, I don't see much Arissa being played, like at least in my lobbies, right? Like I'm curious why do you pick Arissa here on this map? At least on
Well, he
defense.
wants to just play Doom. He only plays Doom and Orisa.
Was Doom banned? Was that why?
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense now. I was like, there's no reason because to me, I don't see why Orisa should be played here on this map. Maybe on like second point, maybe, or third point, but first point is like that's more like Sigma or Ram. I see being played.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to play Orisa.
All right. It still could be played. It's just not fun. Okay, fine. This is fun. It's fun. It's fine. As long as you have a good line of sight of the enemy, you're fine. Or at least you stop them from pushing card. Here yeah, good here, yeah, good. I was gonna say start rotating left side immediately so you get a wider angle of them, but you already start doing that, which is good. Should have got out sooner. Like I started backing sooner, but it's good that you're alive still. I like this angle here, where like you more added added off angle, trying to pick the back line. You were pressured, so you backed up. I like that. You could reclaim it, honestly. You could reclaim it as soon as you backed off. Like some pressure went down, and then you could have came back to that angle, over here, and just and kept on firing at him for
Yeah.
I think here, right? Hang on. Yeah, you shot by Lucio, and then I'm pretty sure he leaves, right? He leaves. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, never mind. He's not leaving. He's not leaving. Never mind. I thought Lucio left, so then it would be fine for you, but no, it's not. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, I like that. Nice. Good idea to move up onto this angle because you know you're away. You're like not in harm's way of like risking your own life and dying to their team, and you play at a more aggressive angle to fuck the Orisa because then now if Orisa wants to live, she has to watch what's it called main and she has to watch top. So by the way, like like this angle is super fucking impressive to spam down here and to spam down main. Well,
Yeah.
also here with the exception, but like mainly like this entire space, right? It's really fucking impressive. Especially playing like Freya or like Widow, even playing on like left side here. Honestly, like what's it called like if the enemy if the payload if the enemy team are like pushed over here, you could be spamming from left side here, and they just can't do anything about you, or you could be spamming from here. They can't do anything about you either. Still, right? It's just the off like it's just the off angles and like or like any angle that you plan. As long as you're able to pressure out and spam out the enemy as much as you can without jeopardizing your life or what's it called? Like as long as you don't jeopardize your life and you have a big LOS of the enemy, you're fine. You're absolutely fine.
Yeah.
And especially with Freya's mobility, like you'll just have like a great time just absolutely murking the enemy team. It's fine, it's fine. Good, nice, nice. Good shot there. Good cleanup. Trace still alive there, yep. Keep tabs on her. I like that, I like that, I like that. Nice. Definitely noticing that a Tracer there. And you hear her footsteps. Don't completely. Actually, you know what? Yeah, don't completely worry about Tracer though. I wouldn't like. No, sorry. Focus on Tracer. Don't focus Tracer fully though. Because you do have your ultimate though, so and their team is gonna push it eventually.
Yeah.
So like you could keep tabs on her, but remember that like you also have like the objective to pressure out, which you do have your ultimate, so you can do quite a lot honestly. Like instead of like focusing their Tracer, which you haven't even baited out their recall, right? You could be still playing left side. You could keep tabs on them, but then you could easily walk through here, or walk through right side here and just use your ultimate, or if you're playing at a wider angle like over here, you can go up and then use it on their backline, or walk a bit left and then use it on the Orisa. Or already like 10 seconds ago you could have been playing left side here and just use it on their backline. It's just so much you could be doing on in terms of taking different angles. But you were so like preoccupied on the Tracer, which again, that's fine, but like don't let it stop you from like taking like different angles, because there's still 4 people that you have to worry about. Also, that's all it is. Okay, good. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, good use of good ultimate. It could have been done sooner, as I said, but it's fine. As for perks, I'll talk about them at the end of this of the game. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. I mean, actually, it's fine. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, nice. I would keep on playing on that high ground just with the LOS that you had of the enemy.
Yeah, I should have gone back to high ground.
Okay, nice. Nice. Ah, you almost got that kill. You almost got the kill. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Be careful not to get poked out here. Get careful. Okay, nice. And keeping your distance with the enemy. I like this a lot. You have your ultimate. You could still be playing top, by the way. You don't have to drop all the way here.
Yeah, I should have gone top.
Though at least you're staying proactive with your movement, at least. Like you weren't staying in one spot. Oh, bro trying to get a clip on PGE. I see. A fucking direct shot on PGE. Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so unfortunate. Yeah, just spam here to try to build that that third charge. Seeing crit, that's a fine perk. I don't remember the perks for like for Freya like top of my head, so I'll check them again out after the replay.
Yeah, the two I have now are just like the best by far.
The one where like it gives you like I think like it helps your jump ability.
Yeah, it gives you an extra shift. That's the
Yep.
one the second perk.
Yeah, that one's for sure better. Honestly, in my opinion, when it comes to the minor perks, I forgot what like it's either like you see people through walls, and I think you get like two extra shots.
No, it's you see through walls, or every 3 primary fires you hit on someone, it slows them down for a little bit, for a little amount of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Then yeah, the seeing through walls is much better, especially when
Yeah,
you're
that one's like crazy, because you can ping
flankers.
people through walls too.
Exactly, yeah. Especially against flankers like that Tracer earlier. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's a lot you can do with Freya, definitely. Just like the perk that I have right now, it just enables like more like survive capability. No, more. No, hang on, no. Fuck no. The perks that you have, it like what's it called? It gives you more killing capability. That's what I want to say. Not surviving. I was like, wait, hang on. That don't make sense. But good shot on the Juno here. Whoever wants to die here, she gotta die. She gotta die. Ah, unfortunate.
Yeah, I probably should have just traded for her, honestly.
It would have been better. It would have been good, but also it's good that it's also good that you're also live here because your team is coming back though, so you guys have more of a full fight. Like yes, their
Yeah, it was
tank
just
will
last
be
fight
down.
though.
I mean, yes, their tank is down, but it's like it's still like it's not bad that you didn't like that you didn't like feed for the kill. You would get value. I like it's so valuable either way of you dying or you not dying. It's just in terms that like at least your team has to have like a full fight in general.
Yeah.
It's really but should you have fed? Probably yeah, but it's not like the worst thing that you didn't. They also had Juno ultimates. They had ultimates ready, so it's a one fight off of that. And yeah, the fight's one. So honestly, with that, I would say like the biggest thing for you, honestly, is like what's it called? It is staying top more. Like this whole game you didn't I would say like you took like a good amount of angles, and constantly like rotated, which is very good, especially on like playing heroes like Freya or Tracer or Genji. But like there were some moments where you dropped high ground when you didn't need to, and then if you didn't drop, you could have gotten more value, more damage, more uptime value, and so
Hmm.
on, right? It just because like when you play in like GM lobbies, obviously like besides having team synergy, because everyone knows like how to play the game already, right? But like besides team synergy of working with one another, what also matters is like what's it called? Is like how fast and how consistent you get value throughout the entire game, right? Because
Yeah.
if there's a downtime of you not getting value, then obviously the enemy team could capitalize on that, because like, oh well, this I don't know, this tracer or this Ash didn't peek us at all, or like drop at this angle for like 3 seconds. Now we can push in. It's a really easy fight now,
Hmm.
right? And then you have
Yeah.
to invest a cooldown to get back up there, and it's like, oh shit, well now I just threw, because those 3 seconds, it doesn't look like much, but it really is, especially in a GM game, right? Where it's like the
Hmm.
most littlest thing matters. Could you could you playing high gun there change the outcome of the game? Probably on first point. On first point on the second round, it could have probably made a difference. But after that, it's like more or less like they just won. They just like had better fights in general. Like for second point, and then on final fight they just use June ult. So it's not much you could be doing there. Um, in terms of like your like you taking duels, I mean, I would say like your mechanics obviously, like it's a new hero, so so no one has like the best mechanics. But like I would say that like definitely like it takes a lot of flicking, like with Freya with her fucking right click. It's a lot of flicking you have to do.
Hmm.
Um, but no, yeah, I just, if no one's pressuring you from like certain angles or positions that you're playing in, that then there's no reason to drop it, unless you're like getting no value like from it at all. Then yeah, then you could change your position, drop, do whatever. But if no one's taking from you like a tank, like, or like a sniper, then it's like, then just stay there, right? But no, yeah,
Hmm.
that's really it.